event is a 3-day event. This is the dressage phase. Now there were some really super horses here, but they were all so fit. There's a perfect halt for him. They were all so fit, a lot of them blew up in the dressage. And my disfigured horse, who couldn't move to save his life, did the best dressage of his life. I know it wasn't great, but it was good enough to get him fit out of about 20 horses in this division. Now this was held on the John Pingree estate up in Massachusetts. It's called the Flying Horse 3-day event. And part of the course, the show jumping phase, was held on the Myopia Hunt Club polo field. Now this is right down the road from the United States eventing team, Olympic eventing team training center, so all the best people were there. What I was doing there was questionable. Remember the day we got there, it was a 4.5-hour drive up in the trailer, and they said on the roads and tracks you could ride your horse as long as you stayed away from the areas for the steeplechase and so on. Couldn't show a horse any fences, obviously. I went to get my horse tacked up, and he was lying down, stretched out in the stall. So I thought, well, he must really be tired from his journey. I'll let him rest. So I walked the entire cross country, including roads and tracks and steeplechase, A, B, C, and D phases, which was over 10 miles. It was a big mistake because I wasn't used to walking that distance. The next morning, my legs were absolutely stiff. Fortunately, I only had to do dressage this day and not jumping. But I'll never forget how stiff my legs were. It was unbelievable. I don't think I ever walked that far in my life. But it was 10 miles, and I went back to look at a few fences as well, again. And then I think after the dressage, I went and walked across country again on this day. I remember the judge telling me after this class, happened to be walking along, just as, oh yes, I saw your horse, he looks like he'd be good cross country. He's got a big stride. He said, but he doesn't engage his hindquarters, does he? And I said, nope, but he does something to get over the fence. There he goes, paddling behind, trying to do his length and stride. Very steady though. Didn't lose any points for blowing up like a lot of other horses did. Now this was the event that I was competing against a lot of expensive horses. I'm sure there were a few others that were inexpensive like this one though. But it was obvious that this horse was never going to win a dressage phase in a tough event, which eventually made me want to sell him and try and get a better horse. So in that respect, Luis was right. And we're just out of film again. This is the core.